Maddie Osterblad, and on our math trail today, let's go to our first stop. First, I'm going to take us to OG's, and I'm going to teach you guys about a circle. Today I'm going to be talking about chapter 21. We learned about circles, and as you can see, this pizza is a circle. And when you look at the whole circle, you can see from side to side that that's the diameter. But when you only have half of the pizza from the side to the middle, that's called the radius. Now, some more information about the circle. So as you can see right here, I've taken two slices out. And when you see that there's an arc, that arc is going to be more than 180 degrees, which means it's a major arc. Now, if you look over here, you can see that the arc is less than 180 degrees, making it a minor arc.
Hi, my name is Joy Ablejo, and I'm taking you to our second spot in the Math Trail project, Love Library. Follow me! As you can see behind me, the Love Library is roughly rectangular with both vertical and rotational symmetry. Follow me for a closer look. From chapter 18, we can use the Love Library as an example of vertical and rotational symmetry. If you imagine a line going down through the center of the Love Library, the two images would mirror themselves. Therefore, it would be vertical symmetry. It's also roughly rectangular, meaning that it has a rotational symmetry at 180 degrees and 360 degrees.
Hi, my name is Samantha Medina, and I'm going to take us inside the University Library to discuss Chapter 17 by looking at a three-dimensional shape. This trash can is a three-dimensional shape. It is the shape of a rectangular prism. It has two bases, one at the top and one at the bottom. It has a total of 6 faces, 4 around plus the top and the bottom. It has 8 vertices, 4 on the top and 4 at the bottom, and it has 12 edges. The rectangular prism also has 4 lateral faces and 4 lateral edges. The lateral faces and the lateral edges are anything that's not touching the bases. Now let's step outside and talk about the angles of chapter 16. All around campus we have these rows that display 2 different types of angles. So if you look at this right here, this whole angle is a 90-degree angle. You know, because it has 2 straight lines forming 90 degrees. But if you were to connect this line all the way down, or really any of them all the way down, it would be an acute angle. An acute angle is an angle that's smaller than 90 degrees.
Hi, I'm Maggie San Augustine, and today I'm going to be talking about Chapter 20, Scale Factor in Shapes. So let's go head on to our last spot. Scale factor is all about resizing objects while keeping the proportions all the same. Let's take a look at Heppner Hall to see this concept in action. Here's the main hall of Heppner Hall, its largest and most prominent feature. The dimensions of the arch set the standard for the rest of the building's design. Now let's compare and take a look at some smaller arches. They might look different, but they are actually scaled down versions of the central arch, making it a reduction of its original image being that central arch. We can apply scale factor by seeing if the actual scale factor is more or less than 1. If more than 1, you're going to multiply the original dimensions by the scale factor, and you will get an enlargement, bigger than the original image. If it is less than 1, you can still multiply, however the number we get is going to be smaller since we are reducing our shape.
As a recap of what we talked about today, I took us to OG's because it's my favorite place to eat on campus, and I got a pizza to show us that in a circle there are many different parts, and there's a diameter, a radius, major arcs, and minor arcs.
I took us to the Love Library because I love to read, and I talked about chapter 18, and I reflected on vertical and rotational symmetry.
I took us inside the University Library to talk about Chapter 17 because inside there's many trash cans that are three-dimensional shapes. And then I walked around campus and was able to find angles to describe Chapter 17.
For Chapter 20, I took us to Heppner Hall, one of the most beautiful parts of campus, and looked at the different sized arches to see that they are all influenced by the scale factor. Different sized arches, whether it being smaller or bigger, shows us whether it's a reduction or an enlargement of the original image using the scale factor. We can see scale factor everywhere in our daily lives. Where have you seen scale factor?
Thank you for listening.